Did you know that what you eat before bed after age 65 could literally stop your heart while you sleep? I'm not exaggerating when I tell you that thousands of seniors die each year because of something they ate just hours before bedtime. The food sitting in your kitchen right now could be putting you at risk tonight. In this video, I'll reveal the 8 dangerous foods that seniors should never consume before bedtime, including one that recently caused a 78-year-old to pass away in their sleep. This information could save your life tonight, so please stay with me for the next few minutes. Let me tell you about Walter. He was a healthy and active 78-year-old from Michigan who never suspected his evening snack routine was silently damaging his heart. Walter took pride in his health. He walked 2 miles every morning, had regular checkups, and thought he was doing everything right. But each night before bed, he enjoyed what he considered a harmless snack, not knowing it was causing dangerous inflammation and putting extreme stress on his cardiovascular system during sleep. His daughter found him the next morning. The doctors confirmed what the family couldn't believe: his late-night eating habit had triggered the fatal heart attack. The cardiologist explained that certain foods create a perfect storm in senior bodies during sleep hours. The saddest part: this tragedy could have been completely prevented with the information I'm about to share with you. Are you making the same deadly mistake Walter made? Now let me walk you through the 8 foods you must avoid before bedtime. After age 65, pay special attention to number 3. It's the one most directly linked to nighttime heart attacks. Food 1. Processed cheese and high-sodium dairy. Could your favourite cheese snack be setting you up for a midnight emergency? The answer might terrify you. That innocent-looking slice of processed cheese on your evening crackers is far more dangerous than you realise. Cardiologists at the American Heart Association warned that consuming processed cheese products before bed causes dangerous fluid retention and blood pressure spikes during sleep hours. Dr. Richard Stein, a leading cardiologist, explains the combination of high sodium and saturated fats in processed cheese creates a particularly dangerous condition during sleep when the body's natural blood pressure regulation is already compromised. Elizabeth, a 67-year-old retired teacher from Oregon, experienced severe nighttime breathing difficulties that left her gasping for air at 2 a.m. Her doctors were puzzled until they discovered her nightly cheese and crackers routine was causing dangerous fluid buildup in her lungs during sleep within just 2 weeks of eliminating this seemingly innocent snack. Her overnight blood pressure readings normalized, and the frightening episode stopped completely. Are you willing to risk your life for a slice of processed cheese? Replace it immediately with a small portion of unsalted nuts or a single slice of fresh, low-sodium mozzarella. If you absolutely must have dairy, your heart will thank you when you wake up alive tomorrow. How much is your life worth? Certainly more than that. Processed cheese, slice food, too high. Sugar cereals and desserts, that innocent bowl of cereal or cookie before bed, it could be triggering dangerous blood sugar swings while you sleep. Are you gambling with your health every night without realizing it? Research from the Mayo Clinic Sleep Center shows that sugar consumption before bedtime causes dramatic glucose fluctuations that can trigger heart palpitations and increase stroke risk during sleep, especially in seniors over 65. Dr. Varen Summers, who leads sleep research at Mayo Clinic, states, "The nighttime hours are already when seniors are most vulnerable to cardiac events. Adding blood sugar spikes from evening sweets creates additional stress that can trigger fatal arrhythmias." Let me tell you about Raymond, age 71, from Florida. He routinely enjoyed a bowl of sweetened cereal before bed until his doctor discovered his blood sugar would crash dangerously low around 3 a.m., putting extreme stress on his heart. The continuous glucose monitor he wore revealed shocking data. His blood sugar would spike to diabetic levels within an hour of his sugar eye snack, then plummet to dangerously low levels during deep sleep. I had no idea I was creating a nightly cardiac risk with my bedtime habit. Raymond admitted after his cardiologist intervened, instead of risking your life with sugary treats, try a small apple with a teaspoon of almond butter, which provides stable energy without the dangerous glucose. Spike, make this switch tonight. Don't wait until it's too late. Is that cookie worth dying for? I don't think so. Food, 3 processed meats. The deadly one, this next food, has been directly linked to nighttime heart attacks in seniors. Yet millions consume it regularly before bed without realizing the danger. Could this be in your refrigerator right now? Cardiologists from Johns Hopkins Medicine have identified nitrat-rich processed meats like bacon, salami and hot dogs as major triggers for nocturnal cardiac events. The combination of sodium nitrates and preservatives creates a perfect storm for heart attacks during sleep. Dr. Michael Miller, Director of the Center for Preventive Cardiology at the University of Maryland Medical Center, explains nitrates and processed meats convert to nitrosamines in the body compounds that significantly increase inflammation and oxidative stress on the cardiovascular system. This stress peaks during sleep hours. Remember Thomas, the 78-year-old mentioned in our thumbnail? He regularly enjoyed sliced salami as an evening snack. His widow shared that he would have a few slices with crackers while watching the late news, a habit he considered harmless. His autopsy revealed elevated nitrate levels that had triggered the fatal midnight heart attack. The medical examiner confirmed the processed meat consumption was the primary trigger. His family wishes they had known this information sooner. Could you be Thomas tonight if you crave protein before bed? Choose a small portion of plain, unseasoned baked chicken or a hard-boiled egg. Instead, this simple switch could literally save your life tonight. Why gamble with processed meats when the stakes are so high? Throw them out of your refrigerator right now. Food for spicy foods. Is your love of spicy food putting you at risk for a nighttime health emergency? The science suggests it might be that hot sauce you enjoy could be setting you up for a terrifying middle-of-the-night episode. Gastroenterologists from the National Institute of Aging have documented how spicy foods consumed before bedtime cause acid reflux that can mimic heart attack symptoms and, in severe cases, trigger actual cardiac events through vagus nerve stimulation. Dr. Anil Ruski, Chief of Gastroenterology at Columbia University, warns the inflammatory response to spicy foods creates a cascade of physiological stress that peaks during recumbent sleep positions, creating perfect conditions for both reflux and cardiovascular strain. Patricia, age 68, from Arizona, experienced what she thought was a heart attack at 2 a.m. After enjoying spicy tacos before bed, I woke up with crushing chest pain and couldn't breathe. My husband called 911, she recalls, while it was severe acid reflux. That time, her doctor warned her that the inflammation could eventually trigger a real cardiac event due to the intense strain it puts on the heart. I never connected my love of spicy food with my nighttime health scares until my doctor explained the relationship, Patricia admits. Switch to mild, non-irritating foods at least 3 hours before bedtime, if you must have flavour. Use herbs like basil or oregano rather than hot peppers or spices. Make this change immediately. Ask yourself, is that spicy dish worth spending the night in the emergency room? Or worse, not waking up at all? Food 5. Alcoholic beverages. That harmless nightcap could be setting you up for a dangerous night of interrupted breathing and heart strain. Are you taking this unnecessary risk every evening? Sleep specialists at Stanford Sleep Medicine Center have found that alcohol before bed reduces oxygen saturation in seniors by up to 15% during critical deep sleep stages, forcing the heart to work harder and increasing stroke risk. Dr. Raphael Pilo, clinical professor at Stanford Sleep Medicine, explains alcohol relaxes the throat muscles during sleep, causing partial airway collapse and dangerous oxygen desaturation in seniors. Your heart struggles all night as a result. Howard, a 73-year-old retired accountant who enjoyed 2 glasses of wine each evening, discovered his sleep apnea was 3 times worse on nights he drank alcohol. The sleep study results shocked me. He shares, my oxygen levels dropped to dangerous levels dozens of times. each hour after I had alcohol before bed. His cardiologist warned him he was gambling with his life every night. I had no idea my evening ritual was putting such strain on my heart. Replace alcoholic beverages with tart cherry juice or chamomile tea, both proven to aid sleep naturally. Without stressing your heart, your body deserves this protection tonight. Why risk not waking up tomorrow morning for a drink tonight? Is that glass of wine worth dying for food? 6 caffeinated foods and beverages. Did you know that chocolate or coffee after dinner could still be affecting your heart at 3 a.m.? The danger is more serious than you might think. That cup of coffee or piece of chocolate could be silently damaging your heart while you sleep. Research from the Harvard Medical School Sleep Laboratory shows that caffeine consumed even 6 hours before bedtime increases nighttime blood pressure and heart rate variability in seniors, creating dangerous conditions for cardiac events. Dr. Charles Chisler, Chief of Sleep Medicine at Brigham and Women's Hospital, warns caffeine has a half-life of 5 to 7 hours, meaning that 50% of the caffeine is still active in your bloodstream, many hours later significantly impacting cardiovascular function during vulnerable sleep hours. Meredith, age 70, from Washington, couldn't understand why she experienced heart palpitations at night until her doctor identified her dark chocolate evening treat as the culprit. I would wake up with my heart racing at 2 a.m. Almost every night, she explains, I never connected it to the chocolate I enjoyed after dinner. Eliminating this one habit normalized her heart rhythm within just a week. I had no idea something so small could impact my heart so dramatically. Switch to naturally caffeine-free herbal teas or a small banana, which contains natural compounds that actually promote healthy sleep. This simple change could prevent a midnight emergency. Is that chocolate bar worth risking a nighttime cardiac event? I don't think. So make the switch tonight. Food: 7 high fat fried foods. Those crispy fried foods you enjoy in the evening. They're forcing your heart to work overtime while you sleep. Your dinner choice could be setting you up for a midnight tragedy. Cardiac researchers at the Cleveland Clinic have documented how consuming fried foods before bed increases inflammatory markers by up to 25% during sleep hours, creating ideal conditions for plaque rupture and heart attacks. Dr. Stephen Nissen, chairman of cardiovascular medicine at Cleveland Clinic, explains the lipid surge from fried foods creates an inflammatory response that peaks during sleep hours when the body's anti-inflammatory defenses are naturally lower. Gregory, a seemingly healthy 69-year-old from Texas, suffered a midnight heart attack after eating fried chicken for dinner. I had no previous heart issues, he shares. The doctors explained that the inflammatory response to my meal had triggered the event during my deepest sleep phase. His cardiologist told him he was lucky to have survived what many seniors don't. Now, I know that what I eat for dinner could literally kill me in my sleep. Instead of fried foods, choose baked or steamed options for your evening meal. If you must have something crispy, try air pop popcorn with minimal salt. Your arteries need this protection right now. Is that fried chicken worth potentially not seeing your grandchildren again? Make the smarter choice tonight. Food: 8 high-sodium packaged snacks. The packaged snacks in your pantry could be setting you up for a nighttime health crisis. Are you putting yourself at risk with every bite of those convenient crackers or chips? Researchers at the American College of Cardiology have found that high-sodium snacks consumed within 3 hours of bedtime can raise nighttime blood pressure by up to 15 points in seniors, creating perfect conditions for stroke during sleep. Dr. Wilbur Aronow, a geriatric cardiologist and professor of medicine, states nighttime is already when blood pressure regulation is most compromised in seniors. Adding a sodium load before sleep dramatically increases the risk of stroke and heart attack during vulnerable sleep hours. Deborah, age 75, from Illinois, regularly enjoyed packaged crackers before bed until her nighttime blood pressure monitoring revealed dangerous spikes during the early morning hours. My doctor was alarmed when he saw the readings. She recalls my blood pressure would surge to stroke levels between 2 and 4 a.m. Eliminating this one habit stabilized her readings within days. I had no idea my innocent time snack was putting me at such risk every night. Replace packaged snacks with fresh cucumber slices or unsalted air-popped popcorn. If you need something crunchy before bed, this simple switch could prevent a life-threatening emergency tonight. Is convenience worth risking a stroke? Take action now before it's too late. Now you know the 8 dangerous foods to avoid before bedtime after age 65, especially the processed meats that have directly caused fatal heart attacks during sleep. By making these simple changes to your evening routine, you can significantly reduce your risk of becoming another tragic statistic, like Walter or Thomas. Remember, it's never too late to protect your heart and ensure you wake up healthy each morning. Small changes tonight can mean many more healthy tomorrows with your loved ones. You deserve to enjoy your golden years without these unnecessary health risks. If you found this information valuable, please hit the like button right now and comment below which of these foods you'll be eliminating from your evening routine. Starting tonight, subscribe and hit the notification bell to receive more life-saving health information for seniors. And please share this video immediately with someone you love who is over 65. It could literally save their life tonight.